Hello folks, my name is Clayton and I'm an outdoor rider. I've been riding outdoor columns for 25 years and I've hunted in camps from Canada to Mexico. And in these camps I've done a whole bunch of cooking too, and a lot of them. And I want to introduce you to a product that's called the SmokinTex. This thing is awesome if you're a hunter. If you hunt and fish, most of us that enjoy the outdoors, we cook our game and fish. Well, this thing does it really well. Give you a little idea first how we work with it. This is a little box right here that opens up. I like to use foil on the top of it to keep any drippings from getting on the top of the thing, but you don't have to use the foil. But I open it up and then I use any kind of wood. I like to use, actually this is plum wood right here, but you can use pecan, mesquite, hickory, just about any type of wood. But this is plum. You're going to load it up. Oh, about 6 ounces is about right. And what you do, you just set this in here. You can use a little bit more or a little less. It's not really. This is a little box right here that opens up. I like to use foil on the top of it to keep any drippings from getting on the top of the heating element right here. And this box has an open end to it, and you just take this thing, your box with the wood, slide it right over there, and the heating element heats the wood up and creates the smoke. Now what makes this is the model 1400 SmokinTex right here. But what I really like about it, all the units of SmokinTex, is that you can set, if you want to cook it at 200, you just set the dial right here at 200. I do a lot of my cooking at 225. But if I'm going to leave it on maybe a wild hog ham or a venison roast or something, I'll cook it at 200, say, for 12 hours, a long, long time. But 200 to 225 is pretty much ideal for your temperature setting. You don't have to use the foil. But I open it up, and then I use any kind of wood. I like to use, actually this is plum wood right here, but you can use pecan under here. And any drippings will drip down in that hole, and this little pan, I always put a little water in it and slide it up underneath here, like this. So if the grease or whatever drips out, it'll go right into the pan. But basically that's it. If you're cooking a big piece of meat, a turkey, if you will, you can take these out, give yourself more headroom to cook with. But this wild pork ham that we've got, this is about the right height. Now, let's ease over here and take a look at this is a ham off of about a 40-pound wild hog. Basically left up to your taste, but you can use your favorite spices. I like to use, if you use pepper, salt, garlic is good. I like to load up some jalapenos and stick them, just cut little holes in your ham, punch them down in there. You can do garlic the same way and season it like that. Now a lot of folks like to use injectable marinades. You could inject this with whatever you like, your own mixture, but it's pretty simple. Now, I always cook mine in foil like this. And the reason I do, I like to keep it, I'm going to smoke it about 3 hours, and then I'll wrap it and leave it for like maybe 15 hours, but about 12 overnight. 12 hours will get it just right. So what we're going to do, this thing is ready to go. Actually, I seasoned this last night with my special mixes. Now, you can use it prepared, dry rub, but season it to taste. That's what I would advise you to do. So we're going to take this and we're going to load it in the smoker. Now again, our smoker is ready to go. It's plugged in. We've got it actually right there. It's turned off. We've got the wood in it. So let's put our wild hog ham in there, load it up. Take it in here like this and slide it right in there. And see, we've left the drippings will be contained within the foil on this thing. So we're ready to go. Let's shut it up in here. And the door, and these things are awesome. They're heavy duty. I mean, these things are built to last. And I've used them. I've took them out to camps with me many, many times and used them. They're just very heavy duty. So shut it to. Now it's sealed up, not tight. Remember, there's a hole here, let the smoke out. Then we're going to go up here and let's cook this thing. It's about, it's 7 right now. Let's cook this all night till about mid-morning tomorrow. And let's start it at about 200. We've got it plugged in. It'll start smoking. It'll take it a couple, 3 minutes to begin smoking. But remember, the SmokinTex, you can learn a lot about these products online at SmokinTex.com. Now this model here is the 1400. And if you're a hunter and fisherman, you need to get you one. Well, folks, we've got our wild hog ham wrapped up now. I just wrapped it really tight. Let's let this thing cook all night. It's going to be cooking, I don't know, 13, 14 hours. Mid-morning tomorrow, after we get through hunting, we're going to come in, get all the guys around the table here, and we're going to break this thing out and have a brunch/lunch. So we'll check it out next. I think it's going to be some really good eating tomorrow. Well, good morning, folks. Our smoker has been running now for 14 hours, and we should have a really good smoked wild hog ham. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. What do you say? All right. I'll tell you what, let's see. Let's take a quick look at it right here. Then we're going to put it in a pan and check it out. It looks really, really done. It's been cooking now for 14 hours, so have confidence it's going to be really good. Let's put it in the pan right here for now. Put our rack back in here. And our SmokinTex, these things are awesome when you're hunting. They are just awesome. You can let this thing's been cooking since last night for 14 hours. And I've been out and about coming in this morning, and it's done. We have lunch ready for us. But let me tell you, let's get a little closer. This is a wild pork ham from a feral hog. You can use a domestic hog or whatever. But what I do to get the smoke flavor, I like to cook it in foil. And I'll leave this foil uncovered from the ham for a couple of hours and smoke it, and then wrap it up really tight, not real tight, but just cover it with your foil and put it back in your smoker and let it go. But it's a simple, of course we have, the SmokinTex has all the racks. I just moved the racks around that I didn't really need this one. But put your ham here and let it smoke. And of course, the key is the slow smoking, and this one smoked right here at about 200 degrees. And we're going to check it out. Matter of fact, let's check it and see how tender it is. This thing looks pretty good. I think we probably ought to do a little testing, and Scott is just the man to test.
I'm all for testing.
What do you say we slice a little
Try
off?
some out on the lid.
Let's try it out and see what we've got. Look at that. Just sample a piece of that.
I'm just going to grab a little bit of that right there.
Yep.
Just before you go drop it on the table and they eat it
That's
all.
Right. See?
Oh, man.
The rest of our camp is standing by looking, so you will put the approval on
Good stuff. Put it on the table.
All right, guys, we're going to bring it over. But this is the SmokinTex, folks. If you hunt and fish, you need to get you one of these. It's a carefree way of cooking, and it's a way. I've cooked with wood and stayed up half the night doing so. But after using these things for a few years, I take it out with me on hunting trips and fishing trips. You can smoke fish right in there. I've actually made ham, cured ham in this thing, and jerky. They make excellent jerky. But if you don't have one of these, you need to check the website and get you one.